Welcome. I'm Richard Hasna, and I'm your host for the Wisdom Inspired Life YouTube channel and podcast. As you know, I'm on a journey trying to share with you a wide, diverse set of resources if you're interested in living a wisdom-inspired life, and a bunch of resources that you can tailor to your own unique needs and interests. So check it out. In this particular episode, we're going to be talking about a continuation of some of the previous topics, but before I cover that, let me just remind you that on this channel there are a number of playlists, and one of those playlists is one of my favorites, the Caring and Compassion. If you're having a bad day or not in a good mood or something, go to the Caring and Compassion playlist and just listen to 2 or 3 episodes. It'll cure whatever you have. You'll have a smile on your face. You'll be rejuvenated in faith in mankind. Okay? So check it out. Lots of good stuff there. Today's episode, after I produce it, will become part of the Advanced Wisdom playlist. And this is, as the title suggests, the most advanced wisdom that I will be sharing on this channel because it comes from God-realized enlightened teachers. And today's teacher is Paramahansa Yogananda, broadly acknowledged as an avatar enlightened God-realized being, founder of the Self-Realization Fellowship, my beloved personal guru. He passed in 1952, wrote a number of books. One of them is The Second Coming of Christ. And if you ever want to understand the Christian Bible in a way that's clear and inspiring, this is a must-read for you. Okay? Give it some thought. What's the meaning of Christ? Okay? He's called Jesus the Christ. What's the Christ all about? Jesus was his personal or family name. What's the Christ all about? Okay? Quoting, "We find the differentiation between the name Jesus and the title Christ or Messiah. Jesus, Lord of creation, was his given family name, signifying a divine child. The title Christ was appended or added later when he began his ministry and was recognized as the one whose coming had been prophesied, in whom divinity would be incarnate." Take Paramahansa Yogananda. He was known as Yogananda, and the great master Babaji gave him the title of Paramahansa, who we now know him as Paramahansa Yogananda. Same thing with adding of Christ to Jesus' family name. Thus, Christ signifies the Christ consciousness, the reflection of God which became manifest in the consciousness of Jesus. Now, I've talked at various times about various levels of consciousness. I come to you right now with 2 levels of consciousness. My waking consciousness, I hope I'm awake and talking to you, and second, my subconscious. I'm either in one or the other, and it's very difficult to be in both, if not impossible for most of us. But to achieve enlightenment and progress spiritually, we go from this waking consciousness to superconsciousness, to Christ consciousness, to ultimately cosmic consciousness, where we graduate from the human kingdom, if you will. Okay? So that's where Christ consciousness fits into all of this. Okay? Christ consciousness is not new. It's been known for a long time. And quoting, "The concept of Christ as a state of consciousness, as well as linguistic variants of the word itself, is very ancient, referring to the unchangeable intelligence, capital I, the pure reflected consciousness of God, present in every atom of matter and every pore of finite creation. The Christ consciousness, known from time memorial by India's rishis as Kutasha Chatkacha, and it's also similar to Christ to Krishna, similar sounds here. Okay? So Christ consciousness wasn't invented with Jesus. It's existed before that. It's in that as a level of consciousness being referred to, okay? Jesus the Christ signifies that the body of Jesus was the vehicle in which manifested the Christ consciousness. So Jesus, as a person, a family name, manifested Christ consciousness to be Jesus the Christ. The title Christ is more anciently found in India in the word Krishna. Perhaps the Christ title was bestowed upon Jesus during his sojourn in India. What that's referring to, and I've got another episode, is the missing years of Christ. The majority, I think it's 18 of his 32 years on planet, are not covered in the Bible. They're big. Where was he? What was he doing? Well, there's a episode that directly addresses that you can go check out. Okay? So, with that said, you can always learn more by going to mywisdominspiredlife.com. You can listen to the podcast there. As you know, I'm on a journey, and I appreciate you being part of that journey today. And I look forward to continuing this journey with you.